Hi Libras, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a general love reading for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Let's see what Spirit has for you, what loving messages Spirit wants you to hear today, what's coming your way. Spirit, if you can please share with me. I am listening for you now. What do you want my Libras to know? What do you need them to hear? Let's see what we have, everybody. I have fan the flames, doing what it takes to keep a passion alive, a renewal, a romance, fanning the flames, keeping passion going. That's important. So if you're in a connection, maybe Spirit's asking you to, do some of the things maybe you did when you were in the connection in the beginning, some of the fun stuff. Expectations, having very high ideals or unreasonable requirements. You want to be careful that you're not putting expectations on somebody else that they aren't ready for. I want a future, I want a home, I want a marriage, and they're not quite ready for those. You've got to both be in alignment for it. So you want to make sure that you're not asking something of somebody that they're not ready to give. So be careful with that as well. I have calmer waters, getting rid of upheaval and leaving the drama behind. I want quieter times. I want to rekindle the flame with somebody. I want to remove the expectations. Maybe somebody has high expectations of you and is expecting you to jump through hoops or perform or prove themselves in some way. So you want to be careful with all of those energies. Calmer waters is encouraging. And I have ever after, having the fortitude to create a lasting love. We want to be all in, and we want that to turn into a happily ever after, don't we? We want that. We want it to work, but it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort, Spirit is saying, and sometimes we just have to kind of calm something down. So I feel like there could be something going on in this connection that we just need to work on. Let's see what the cards are saying. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe, comment. You guys know what to do. Spirit, please share with me. What do you need me to hear? I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Magician. I have a Knight of Pentacles. And I have a Knight of Swords. So it's coming into me that in time, and I know you don't want to hear this, that this person is doing a lot of things to try to make you feel secure. But they also believe that everything kind of unfolds on its own, that it's a feeling of over a period of time we'll get there. And I'm showing you how much I care for you. I'm showing you, I'm trying to make you feel secure. I'm trying to do all the right things. So I do feel like this person in their mind feels like they are putting in the effort, but maybe we just don't have enough time into this connection to feel that sense of security, or they can't answer the question of, do you see a future with us? And they answer along the lines of, I can't answer that yet, or I'm not sure. I know I like to be with you, or if we're meant to be together, then we'll be together, but I'm not going to make any promises. So you could feel frustrated with that because you don't know where you stand with this person, or you don't know where you're headed. But I do feel like in time we will get there. But it's very much a feeling of, I can't push this person. I can't rush this person. We have to make sure that we're both being good to each other. Lots of give and take. I do feel the passion is there. Beautiful. And I do feel like the love is there with this Knight of Cups. So I feel like from day one, I've had feelings for you. From day one, I have wanted, wanted you. So right now, I don't want you to push this particular connection, because this is the kind of energy that if they're pushed, they back away. They push, they just say, if I'm not going fast enough for you, then you got to find somebody else. Or if this isn't enough for you, what we have right now isn't enough for you, then I'm never going to be enough. Like they're going to back into a corner. So you may just have to more go with the flow with this particular energy and let this person get there on their own schedule, on their own timeline, unless it's really not moving forward and it's really not consistent. I have forgiving energy. So was something said that wasn't necessary? These waves of emotion coming into you that you weren't expecting, or it took you off guard, or you asked a question about your future and it wasn't the answer you wanted to hear. So something could have happened. Maybe they were speaking from their heart and truthfully, they don't have an answer for you yet. I really feel like this connection is all about time. We've got to invest more time into this. We've got to build a stronger foundation. We've got to get to know each other more before we can start answering some of those questions. And a lot of us want that crystal ball and to see, what is happening. I want to know now. I want to know now, is this the person I'm going to end up with? But I do feel like your person is speaking from their heart truthfully. I do feel like they want to be there emotionally. I do feel like they want to support you and be there emotionally. I do feel that this infinity sign is jumping out at me. So there's this sense of this can go on forever energy. So right now, I think you're going to be where you want to be, but not today is how it feels. I do have this romance. We're starting to really get to know each other. Also a feeling of our lives are becoming entwined. Our lives are really starting to connect. I guess I want to say it that way. So we do have this beautiful, I want you to believe it. I want you to believe that this connection is real. This connection is honest. And I feel like your person's doing the best that they can, but it might not be what you want to hear. You might be asking for other things. So I sometimes we just don't get what we want in the time frame that we want. But if you keep manifesting, you do get what you want eventually. But I do feel like this person is working towards being closer to you or working towards a stronger union. Spirit, what else do you have for my Libra today? What do you want them to know? Look at these cards. A little bit too many jumping out here. Let's see. What do we have? Long distance. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. So for some of you, if there's something in between you, if it's literally a physical distance, or you're just feeling the emotional distance, I wish we were closer. I wish you were more emotionally intimate with me. I wish you would express your feelings more. So maybe we're moving in that direction, that we have to work on those things, or, this love is going to grow so that we can kind of cross that barrier in some way. I have baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down this relationship. Somebody could be unloading old wounds, and they're trying to transition into this new relationship with you, but they're carrying around some old wounds, and it's hard. So when you ask them, where do you want to be? And they just came out of a long-term relationship, the answer may not be, I'm ready to jump into another long-term relationship, but I love being with you. So it's because of the wounds that they're carrying, and their path was different than your path, Spirit saying. So keep that in mind. I have dressing up, an opportunity to dress up for a party or fun times. That's coming into me as an event, either going to an event together, going to a wedding, as a couple, or being invited to an event together, and realizing that we make a great couple, or that we, I guess, are official in some capacity, that our family and friends see us. Bottom of the deck, they see us together. I love this. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. I feel like that's what your person's asking of you right now. Can't we just enjoy being together? Can't we just enjoy what we have without thinking about where we're going to be in 5 years or 10 years? I just feel like your person, and it doesn't mean that they're putting this connection on hold, or they're not making you, they don't want those things in the future. I just feel that they aren't ready to start talking about those things just yet, based on their past, or where you guys don't have enough time into this connection to start talking about those things. So let it unfold on life's terms. Let it unfold with, God's timing. And I think we're going to get there. I have a death. They could be coming out of something. So maybe that's what, they keep thinking about. They're like, well, I just ended a relationship and I'm not quite ready to be in another committed relationship, but I do want to be in a relationship. I just can't, I don't want to live with somebody. I don't want to be married again right now, like whatever the reasons are. So I think it's because of their past for sure. I have a 2 of Wands. I know you're thinking about the future. I know you want to have a future with me. I'm an Emperor. Somebody's an Emperor. Okay. So I that came into me a little bit of they've made up their mind, but they made up their mind for where they are right now. Okay. It's not this feeling of I've made up my mind for the rest of my life. It's like just for now, that's where they're at. And I feel like they're pretty adamant about where they're at this stage in their life. So you may just have to live with it. And if it doesn't align with you, then you have to decide whether you want to be in this relationship or not. But you may have to just kind of wait something out for this person to be in a different place. I have a 2 of Pentacles, a little bit of a back and forth energy going on there. And I'm going to say working through some things for sure. But I do like this togetherness. I do feel like you're moving forward. And that's what I want you to hold on to, because as long as you're moving forward, there's not a race. It's not like we have to get to a certain place. There's no, I'm racing to the altar energy. It's, I want to be with you, and I do want to move this forward, but I also don't want to put any pressure on it, or I don't want to answer your questions about when or if, or where do you see us in a few years? And, if they're not ready to answer those questions, they're going to say things like, I just like what we have right now. And can't we just enjoy what we have right now? And then you have to see if it is moving forward. You have to see if it's more consistent, or we spend more time together, or they bring you to family functions and people start to see you as a couple. We start to spend more and more time together and rely on each other as a partnership. So those are the things that I would look for if I was you, because I do feel like this is moving forward, but it is a feeling of one day, like one day we'll have it all. Let's see what the feelings are. Spirit, please share with me. What are the feelings? What do you want me to know? I want to have kids. Maybe one of you want to have kids and the other isn't quite there yet. I don't want to have kids, or my kids are older. I don't know if I want to start over again. So that could be going on for some of you. Stay forever. I want you in my life forever. So we want to hear those words at some point. I belong to only you. I don't feel like this person is looking to be with anybody else. I feel that they want to be with you. They're just not where you want to be. Like you want to have, I guess in concrete that they're not going anywhere, that we are together forever. And nobody has that in life, but you do want to know that this person only wants to be with you and they don't want to be with anybody else. I reread your messages all the time. I feel like they save your messages or notes or things that you've sent them. So maybe they keep those things. I want to show you how much I value you. I do want you in my life. I don't want you to think that I don't want this is really the message, that just because they're not where we want to be, then it doesn't mean that they don't want to be with you. It's going to take them a little bit of time to get there. I want to walk into the sunset with you. It's a little bit of I want to grow old with you energy. Late at night, sometimes I can't sleep just thinking about you. So I do feel like you're always on this person's mind. It's obviously that they're in love with you and they do want to move it forward. My feelings are deeper than they seem. So if you feel that this person isn't sharing with you, where are we headed? I want you to look at their actions. I want you to look at how are they treating you? Are they showing you that they really value you? They really respect you. They really want you in their life. And I want you to try to stay in the day and stay in the moment for now, because I feel like that's what your person is doing. They're just trying to live in the present. And then we're going to see what our future brings. And that's really what they're trying to share with you is, I don't know what the future is going to bring, but I know I want you in my life right now is what they're saying to you. So let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like button, comment below. Thank you. If anybody would like to book a private reading, I'll put my website link below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.